Well, if you haven't heard it by now, Dial M for Murder is the play of the day. And with me today for an ace interview is Clay Tyson, who plays... Clay, who do you play?
I'm playing Tony Windus.
And Tony Windus is a man that wants his wife murdered, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
How could that ever happen in this planet? On this planet, I should say.
You'll have to come and find out.
I know. So, Clay, this is your first time on stage, correct?
Yes, it is. It's really the first time I've ever auditioned for something, and they were foolish enough to cast me in the lead part.
Now, were you shocked when Shira Dubrovner, who's directing this, said you're the lead?
Completely. I didn't think I did that well in the audition, and she called me 2 nights later and gave me the news, and I immediately panicked.
Well, you should have, because it's like having another part-time job doing a play.
Oh, it really is. It sure is.
And so what was your rehearsal schedule like? For me, when I used to be in plays, it's just, reading them over and over again, having people do lines with you. How stressful was it for you to learn these lines?
That was the rehearsal and the practice really was the most stressful part. Now that we're really into the play and performing, it's actually quite a lot easier. When we started rehearsing, it was about 4 nights a week. And I was there for pretty much every rehearsal. My part is really, I'm on stage just about the entire play. It's probably about 15 minutes where I'm not on stage. But I spent a lot of time, my spare time, reading lines and memorizing lines. And it really took me close to 5 weeks of rehearsal to really get the whole play memorized.
Being the first time you've ever acted in a play, did you ever get to a point, or did you ever come to a point where you woke up and said, I don't know if I can do this?
That was pretty much every morning.
Okay.
It's really interesting that the first hurdle, of course, is just the memorization, just learning your lines. But then as we began rehearsing and really acting the parts, then Shira was really good about coaching me through the process of acting and really inhabiting this role. And that was the real exciting part for me. The memorization, it seems like a lot of work, but it's a great deal of fun when you can really try to put yourself in this character.
The play was last night, because today is Friday, so it's tonight at, what time does it start?
It starts at 7 o'clock on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights.
Uh-huh.
Sunday afternoon, we have a matinee at 4 o'clock.
And this is all at the Edison Theater?
That's correct.
Okay, and the Edison Theater is across from the college, correct?
That's exactly right.
How have the audiences been so far?
It's been pretty steady. The first weekend was a little light, of course. Word hadn't really gotten out, but last weekend we had a nice crowd for the matinee, and we're expecting this weekend to be quite solid.
Now, you're from the East Coast, correct?
I am.
So I know that you work on the mountain during the ski season, and perhaps during the summer you go back to the East Coast. So do you think that you're going to just try your hand on some Broadway plays perhaps this summer?
I think I've got a little bit of a way to go before we get close to that. But I am very interested in trying another play. This has been a lot of fun, and I'm going to look around. I'm going to be in New Paltz, New York this summer. I'm going to look around for some community theater there. And then if that doesn't pan out, I'll be back next winter. And I'm sure Shira will be putting on a production next winter that I can try out for.
All right, Clay Tyson. He is the lead in Dial M for Murder at the Edison Theater this weekend. And then next weekend is the final weekend, correct?
That is correct.
All right, so if you don't see it this weekend, the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, you got to go next weekend, the 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th. That's Dial M for Murder. Clay Tyson, congratulations on your first starring role and for letting me interview here for Ace.
Thanks so much, Stacey. It's been a pleasure.
All right, break a leg.
Bye-bye.